Okay guys, I'm back. So today's video, as I promised last time you saw me, was going to be an abdominal training based video. So because we've all got different bits of equipment to hand, some of us none at all, I've tried to do this so you can either do it with no equipment, and if you do have a bit of equipment, you can build it up to using equipment, if that makes sense. So we've got 3 sets, as it were. So we've got the first 5 abdominal exercises are body weight only. So the way this is going to work is you're going to do first exercise 45 seconds, take a 15-minute breather, prepare for the next exercise. All 5 first exercises are body weight, 45 seconds on each, and then we move on to the second 5. The second 5 exercises all involve a weight, so holding a weight or using a weight in some way. Now, if you haven't got, I do have a couple of very light hand weights. If you don't have that, there's always options. So this water bottle filled with water is sufficient weight to do the exercises we're going to be doing. So if you don't have actual weights, remember that's another option, water bottle. So again, 5 exercises using a weight, run through all of them, 45 seconds on each, 15-second breather. The third set of 5 exercises is using a resistance band, so either a small resistance band or a long one like this. Okay, so all those 5 exercises can be done and made more difficult using a resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, there is still the option to do those exercises without. So at the time when I'm showing you, I will let you know how to do it without, but it should be pretty obvious. So guys, there you've got 15 exercises, all on the bounce, 15-second breather between, 45 seconds on each. What I suggest you do maybe is watch how I'm going to show you how to do the exercise, pause the video, do your 45 seconds, and then play the video again, get your next exercise, pause, do it for 45 seconds, in your 15-second rest, play and watch what's coming next. So that's the way I'd do it. For the next time, maybe just jot it on a piece of paper and then you can just follow it without having to watch the video again. Okay, I think that's enough explanation of what's coming. Let's get going with it. So as I say, first 5 exercises, body weight basically. It's a beautiful day outside. I was going to do this outside, but it's so bright, I think I won't be able to see. So I'm going to stick with inside. All right, let's get going. The first round of exercises just to get a little warm-up done. So we're just going to do walkouts. So I'll show you quickly what they involve. So you want your mat out, standing at one end, hands down, walk out to a full plank position, and then walk back in, stand up tall. Down, hands out, walk it out, walk it back in, stand tall. So after each one, standing up nice and tall, 10 of those, just gets everything limbered up, ready to go, and we'll get into the first exercise. Okay, let's get straight into it. So, set your timer on your watch. So you're setting your timer, so you've got 45 seconds work, 15 seconds breather. So, okay. Exercise number 1, round 1, which is your body weight round. 5 body weight core exercises. First is called the dead bug. Okay, because when you lay down, you look like a dead bug. You're going to be like this. So, knees above hips, hands above shoulders. The idea is you're going to take the opposite leg to opposite arm back long. So if I take the right arm back, I'm going to take the left leg long, like such, and then return it. Abs tight. So it takes a little bit of coordination. So opposite arm, opposite leg long, and just keep switching. If that's not hard enough for you, you want to go a bit of a level up, both at once. So abs really tight, especially for that one. So easy for the back to lift, so you really need to squeeze. Imagine you're pulling your belly button down to the floor for the double leg and the double arm one. That's number 1. 45 seconds on that. In your 15-second breather, preparing for exercise number 2, which is coming up. Okay, exercise number 2 of the first round is reverse crunches. So, back on the mat, same position. This time, you're going to lift the hips off. So lift and release. Lift. Try and control it. Lift. Palms face up on the floor. So controlling it, squeezing and crunching the hips. Squeeze. So almost trying to roll the hip girdle towards you. squeeze. Okay, so again, 45 seconds. Pause the video, 45 seconds, then we take that breather and we move on to number 3. Okay, so side plank with a hip dip. Bit of a mouthful. Okay, so with your side plank, remember elbow under shoulder. You can either do a half side plank, like such, or with both feet out in a full side plank. But with this one, once you've got yourself up into a side plank, I want you to lift the hips and dip. Lift. Lift. Remember, this arm is not helping you. It's either laid along the leg or up. So hip dips. Again, remember, if you're too difficult, you can bend the bottom leg and go into a half plank again. Just keep the hips moving. So once you've gone that side, straight round, 45 seconds on the other side. We want to make sure you're even. Okay, 45 seconds on each side, and then 15-second breather, get you ready for the next exercise. Okay, next one, what I'm going to call flutter kicks. So on your back, if you need to support your lower back with your hands, you can do. Legs out nice and straight. So the lower you take, the legs are straight. So the lower you take the legs, the harder it is. If it's too much, bring them up a bit higher. So take it to your level. Just keep that back in check. Make sure you've just got a slight curve, but you're not really lifting the lower back. So straight legs, and all you're going to do is tiny, tiny, tiny little flutter kicks. Just tiny little kicks, just a few inches, and just keep that going 45 seconds. Keep those abs tight. Okay, so if your hands aren't supporting your back, your palms should be up. Okay, 45 seconds there, and we move on to the last exercise in this round 1. Okay, exercise number 5, round 1 on the bodyweight round is plank jacks or toe taps. Again, take it to your level. So with your plank, you want hands under shoulders, on toes. So you can take, if this is too much on your elbow, on your wrist, take it to elbows. You can use either. So you're going to either go with a toe tap, or if you want to make it a bit harder, jacks. Just make sure you keep that nice level position in the back. So again, 45 seconds, and that's number 5. Then we're going to move into your weighted stuff. Okay, exercise number 1, your weighted round. So again, 5 exercises weighted. First one is Russian twist. So as I said, if you've got weights, fabulous. If you don't, you can improvise. Just make sure the top's on the bottle. So, Russian twist. So basically, you can have heels down, or if you want to challenge yourself, heels up. You're going to take your weight. I think I'll hold either end. Twist, twist, twist. So using your obliques. If it's too much, place the heels down. Make sure you're slightly lean back though in your upper body. If you're sitting up tall like that, you're just basically resting. You want to challenge the core by laying back slightly. But keep the shoulders, always keep the posture good. You don't want to be rounded. Keep the posture good all the time. Remember, you can always get rid of the weight. There's always options if it's too difficult. 45 seconds. Take the 15-second breather. Let's move on. Okay, exercise number 2 of your weighted round is the windmill. Now, normally done with a kettlebell, but this will do nicely. We can hold it over the back of your hand like such. So, make sure the lid's on. So, what you're going to do, feet about hip width, you're going to take the weight above your head and lock it out. This is important to have this locked out. You're going to take your other arm and you're going to hinge from the hips towards the same leg. Keep the head looking forward, or even better, looking up at the weight, then bring it up. So hinge, 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 hinge to the foot with the hand and back up. When you've got 45 seconds, switch over, lock it out, looking up at the weight, hinge, 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 and up. You might find you're better on one side than the other. I'm certainly feel a bit freer on that side, but it's really good for your waistline with the hinge, and keeping that stability in the arm, you'll really feel it. So 45 seconds each side, then moving on to number 3. Okay, exercise number 3 in your weighted part of the circuit. So we've got a plank with a rotation. So set up your plank, hands under shoulders and toes. You've got your weight here underneath you. You're literally going to put the weight under your body, bring it round and push it up to the ceiling. and then just return under and up. So I'm going from my toes, and then as I go to the side, I'm rolling onto the sides of my feet as I lift the weight. Remember, you can drop to knees, same thing. Just to make that a little bit easier. So again, 45 seconds on that side, flip it round, 45 seconds on the other side, and then we're on to exercise number 4. Okay, exercise number 4 is dead simple. Take your weight, whatever it might be, lay back on your mat, take the weight above your head. You're literally just going to sit up, press the weight to the ceiling, lower down, take the weight to the floor, sit, press, lower, touch, sit, press, lower, touch, sit. Control it. See how on the way down, controlling it. I'm not just banging down. On the way down, I'm controlling it, curving the spine, and then touch, and up. Control it on the way down. Okay, so weighted sit-ups basically is your number 4 exercise, and then we go into number 5 of this round. Okay, exercise number 5 of the weighted round. Okay, it's a V-sit with an extra twist. Okay, so sitting in your V-sit position like such, you're going to hold your weight and you're going to take it out to the side. And then return to the middle, swap over. So you may wonder why I'm doing it in a single arm like this. Because every time you take that weight to the side, it's challenging your obliques with that extra weight either side. So you're having to counterbalance by really tightening up the core. So every time you move the weight to the side, your obliques having to work on the other side to hold you level. So it's really good to work those obliques just by taking it to one side and then to the other. If you're really struggling with the feet up, just touch the toes down and carry on, just to take a little bit of pressure off. So that's number 5 on the weighted round. Okay, we're on round 3. This is the banded round. So if you haven't got a band, you can do all these exercises without, but if you've got a band, grab it, because these exercises are so much more intense with the band on. First one, bicycle crunches. Put the band over your feet, set up, knees above hips, fingertips to temples, elbows wide. You're literally going to push the right leg long and bring the right elbow across the left knee. There, and then change. So, alternating, elbow to knee, or the leg long. I'm telling you now, because the pressure's on the whole time with the band, even on the way back, it absolutely kills. So you're getting that pressure on the abs the whole time. Keep the shoulders off the mat and just keep twisting. 45 seconds, take your 15-second breather and get yourself set up for the next exercise. As if it couldn't get any worse, the next exercise is mountain climbers. Again, band around your feet, set up in a full plank position here, and then you're going to drive the knee to the same elbow, hands under shoulders, drive it in and return it, drive, drive, good, keep that going. It's really hard. You can feel it straight away kicking on those obliques if you've got the band on. As you can see, if you haven't got a band, do it without. 45 seconds, take the 15-second breather, onto number 3. Side bends with the addition of a band. Again, if you've no band, you can always use a weight. So stand in the middle of the band and then grab. I would grab fairly close to your feet. Pull up to standing, and then it's literally one side to the other. Oh, and you need plenty of tension on the band, and just keep alternating sides. Imagine you're stood between 2 panes of glass, so don't lean forward, don't lean back, side to side. And if you've just done your mountain climbers, you should have done, that's gonna kill. 45 seconds again, and then we're straight into exercise number 4 of the 3rd round. Okay, number 4 of the banded exercises. So, find your anchor point, my trusty old banister again. Anchor your band around, I would say hip height or just below. Okay, and then you're going to take the band both hands together with the band, and you're going to do a wood chop. So we're going to drive the band up and across. So standing close to the anchor point, up and across, and then return. So up and across. Keep the shoulders down. So what you're looking to keep is the arms completely straight. If you keep bending the arms, it's going to turn into some sort of bicep and tricep exercise, and it's not. It's designed for your waist. So in order to get the waist working, you need to lock out the arms. The arms are an accessory to hold the band, and they stay straight, and then you just twist in the body and back. Twist and back. Once you've got 45 seconds that side, turn around, and then exactly the same, other way. Resisting the band all the way. And again, after you've just done all those other oblique exercises, these are going to be absolutely killing. So then we move from that 45 seconds each side straight on to the last exercise of the banded round, which is coming up now. Okie dokie, number 5, use your same anchor point, holding either side of the band, hands over your shoulders, and literally crunch, using the resistance of the band to work the abs. So imagine you're at your spine curling down. You want to get that sort of C shape in the spine to crunch the abs to get them working. So you need to really curve the spine, crunch it round, resist it back. Don't let it pull you back. Once you get to here, resist it on the way back. So 45 seconds banded crunch, and that's all 5 done on the banded exercises. Okie dokie, what I didn't mention on the last 2 exercises, number 4 and 5, is if you don't have a band to do them, remember the wood chops. You can still use a weight to do wood chops. And for the last one, the crunches, you can just do a weighted crunch. So substitute that if you don't have a band with just a normal crunch as you would normally do, and you can use a weight for that if you like. So there is options if you don't have the band, but I highly recommend if you can get hold of one of these, go for it, because it opens up so many more exercises for you. So yes, that's everything. That took a while. 15 core exercises. So just to remind you, you've got 5 exercises per round. So you can rattle through the first 5 body weight, then rattle through the next 5 with your weight, and then grab your band and get the last 5 done. So if you think about it, you've literally, if you take 45 seconds per exercise, you've only actually got 15 minutes work there. But I can assure you, if you get through all that, it's going to be tough. So give it a go, let me know what you think. And I hope you enjoyed it.
Right guys, that's Mel's latest workout. A bit of an intense abdominal workout. We've got like 3 levels based around what equipment you've got. Using either weights or a resistance band or just your body weight. I think you'll all agree that was quite a tough one, and a good way to actually work those core muscles more than anything. For my video tomorrow, I'm going to take you through another recipe. I'm not going to tell you because I want you to watch the video and find out. Okay, it's going to be another healthy, packed full of protein, nutritious and tasty meal. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, the more subscribers we get, the better. And as always, if there's anything that you'd like to see me cook or you'd like to see Mel do or vice versa in these videos, just let us know in the comment section below. Alright, thank you. Bye.